with another video. Feeling so much better this week. Thank you for all the well wishes. So this week I wanted to do a look on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. So I've had this palette for over a month and I finally decided to go ahead and do a look with it. And I did it yesterday. Actually, it was my cousin's birthday and I went out, which I don't normally do, but I had a blast and this look got so much love when I went out. I thought that I would go ahead and recreate it and do a video on it, since that was the consensus from Instagram. People wanted to see the look, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I got this video out to you guys. So this is the Riviera palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a beautiful palette. The colors in here are so pigmented, as you can see. Of course, I have this chocolate melanin skin and it still showed up beautifully on me. I did a base with the Fenty 430, which I used in my last video. So go ahead and check that last video out if you haven't already. So just kind of wanted to show you the palette a little bit. So these are the colors. And you can tell just by looking at it the colors that I ended up using on it. And like I said, I feel like it came out great. I am really happy with the results. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the video for this look. If you guys want to see me do any particular look, feel free to shoot me an inbox. If you don't already, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Makeup Covered Melanin. It's the same tag. And I will be happy to get that look out for you guys. Also, guys, before I forget, so people also ask me what I used on my lips, and I actually used the NYX. This is the NYX in Y2K, the pencil. I love NYX, their pencils, because they're just as good as MAC for half the price. So if you're looking for an affordable lip liner and you don't want to go to MAC and get, you know, the Night Moth or the Chestnut, which I personally love for MAC, you can definitely get the Y2K. I love this particular liner. It shows up really, really well. And after I did that with the liner, I used the Snow Orchard. This is my little mini lipstick that I got from the mini lipstick collection from MAC. So I have like, it gives you like, I want to say 8 to 10 lipsticks inside of the little package. And this was one of them. And it's becoming one of my favorites. At first I didn't like it, and you know, I wore it a couple of times and I lined it a little bit different, and I was able to get the look that I wanted to achieve with it. So now I actually kind of like it. So this is Snow Orchard. And then what I did in the middle of my lips is I just went in with the Rihanna, the Fenty, excuse me, my compact's a little dirty because I use it all the time. Anyway, but I use this in the Ginger Binge and the Moscow Mule. This is my favorite highlighter. Let me open it for you so you can understand that, no, this is really her favorite highlighter, because I use this literally every day. Sometimes I'll switch up my highlighter depending on the look I'm doing, but for the most part you'll catch me in the Moscow Mule. That's my particular favorite. And then the Ginger Binge from Fenty, because I love Fenty products. If you want to see a foundation routine, let me know. I do use the Fenty 460 when I do my foundation routine, and I actually mix that with the MAC Studio Fix foundation in NW50. Those are my two colors. That's my chemist formula that I mix together to create the looks for myself. So if you guys, like I said, want to see a video, shoot it down in the comments, inbox me, hit me on Instagram, let me know what you want to see. All right, guys. Here we go again. We got that Fenty 430 that I am starting out the base of my brows with. Gonna bring that down because I'm also going to use this, of course, for the eyeshadow. Gonna just pack this product on, make sure that it is nice and concealed. Come in with that beauty blender because the beauty blenders make it all right. Make sure we pack that down. You see I have that banana powder. Gonna go in and set my eyes. I know that some people say that they don't set their eyes. They actually let the eyeshadow set it. But for me, my eyes crease really, really quickly. So I want to make sure that I just go ahead and get those set. It just makes it easier for me. Makes my life easy. So here we go. It's that Anastasia Riviera palette. Super excited about this palette. Watch this. Watch how it goes on. So this is just the base color that I'm using. This is just because even though I set my eye, I like to still go in with a base because it just helps all of the other shadows that I put on top of it just blend way easier. I mean, let's work smarter, not harder. So now I'm coming back in. You see, I am loving it. I love the pigment of this eyeshadow. Like, you don't have to put a lot of product on it. You can just go in and put that on there and it'll just kind of blend cohesively, and I love it. I mean, we want to work smarter, not harder. So now I'm just going in with my second color. This was the purple out of the palette, and you see how well it just kind of blended right into that pink. So I'm just using this time to kind of deepen it, make sure I get a really good crease on my color. And now I'm going in with that lighter shade of pink from the palette. And I'm going to have all this listed in the description. While I'm just saying colors right now, you're like, what colors? What's the name? That'll be in the description. But right now I'm just going in with that soft pink, just trying to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines around the top of my cut crease. Want to make sure that everything blends all together. Everything is cohesive. Cohesiveness is the key when it comes to eyeshadow. You want to make sure that everything is blending in well together. And by the look on my face, I am loving how it's blending right now. So now I'm going in with, actually, this is the brown from the palette. And I just wanted it to make sure that it looked really, really deep, to kind of give some drama to the cut crease, because the pink and the purple were good, of course, but it's always nice when you can go in with those deep dark browns just to give that cut crease a little bit more drama. So I'm blending it in right now, making sure that everything seeps in together, and it's coming along nice. I'm loving the way that it's coming out. Why does it look like I'm gazing off into the distance? I have no clue. And what's up with this little Red Riding Hood thing I have going on? I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. I know you were thinking it. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. I thought it was cool, but looking at the video, I look like I'm about to go rob a bank. I'm peaceful, I promise. Anyway, so now we're going in. This is the Fenty 430 concealer. So, of course, I'm just creating my cut crease. I like to go ahead and put the product on and leave a little excess product on my eyelid. So then I can come back in and taper it off with the brush to actually create the half moon. And that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking this time trying to get a straight half moon. It is not easy as it seems. I mean, these people who can make these super detailed half moons where it's just like, wow. Like, I am amazed at you guys, because I struggle when it comes to creating these straight lines to do the cut crease. I think that that's probably the hardest thing that you can do, is to create that that half moon. But I'm trying here. I'm just going in, trying to make sure that it's straight, that it's all coming together. And I'm spending a lot of time on this eye, so I'm hoping my other eye comes out the same, because that's the trick, is you'll always get one eye right. It's trying to get that second eye right. That's what takes the work right there. That's how you know you're a professional. You get both eyes right. But anyway, so I'm just kind of going in, patting it in, just trying to make sure that it's all nice and even, and going in and tailoring the rest of the half moon to the tape. The tape really helps because it kind of lets you keep your position where you want to go. You don't go too far because you already have it on there. And you see, I dabbed a little bit more. It doesn't hurt to dab a little bit more. No problem. If what do they say? If at first you don't succeed, try again. So that's what I was trying to do, is go ahead and get a little bit more. make sure that the cut crease is full. I want to make sure that this is exactly how I want it before I go in with anything else to create this look, because I'm going to be using more of a shimmery eyeshadow. So I want to make sure that it has a nice base under it. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Beauty Blender, make sure that everything is blended out correctly. And then I'm going to go ahead and set it again, because if you're doing a cut crease, again, my eyes, they crease so easily. So I am liberal with the powder. So this is the NYX Glitter Primer. This is my favorite primer when it comes to putting on any type of a shimmery eyeshadow, because it gets tacky really fast. So you want to be careful with that. But it applies really nicely with the brush. And you'll see once I actually dip it in the eyeshadow and start to put it on my eye, like, look at that. Look. You see how that gold just popped out? Like, it just was like a Pop-Tart. Like, it was ready. It was like ready for action. But that is because I had on that NYX glitter primer. I'm telling you folks, if you don't have any, it's super inexpensive. At the beauty supply, I'm sure you can get it at Ulta, anywhere where they have a NYX counter. You can go ahead and get this glitter primer. If you are trying to do a shimmery look, this is what you need to have. I'm sure there's other products, but this is the one that I use, so this is the one that works for me. I've tried a couple of other things as far as base before glitter, and I haven't found anything that I liked as much as I like the NYX glitter primer. So that was my plug for them. They're not paying me any money, trust me. But it's a good primer, guys. So you can see how pigmented this eyelid is coming out. So now I'm just kind of going in with the second color. I'm using the same process. I pack down with the glitter primer, and then I go in with the actual eyeshadow, just trying to blend them all in together and just continue down the eye. So pretty much same thing. I'm just applying a little bit more of that pink just to make sure that everything is blending. Everything is going to pop at the end. And then now I'm going to go in with that blue color to go ahead and finish this cut crease out. Super simple. I'm literally just blending my colors in together. The hardest work is blending your cut crease. This is actually the easy part. The glitter primer, like I said, makes it really easy. Go ahead and pack that in, and then you can go ahead and pack your product in, and you're good to go. I mean, it's not too much to it. Like, I feel like even a beginner could do this look. So now I'm just going back in, since I applied my lid. I'm going in with actually the light gold in the palette to create my highlight, and just kind of blending that in with that soft pink to make sure that everything looks cohesive and everything is blended in together. Just kind of taking my time, making sure that everything is rolling in together. Now I'm using that NYX retractable eyeliner to go in on my waterline. I wanted something bright and vibrant because I knew I was going out that night, and I wanted it to be able to pop. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you love this look. I got so many comments.